friends. The Riverside is pretty well complete. Took it to Lammy Jammy last weekend. Wound up riding like 250 miles or more on it, and it did great. The speedometer, SIP Speedo, is not working, but I mean, I'm kind of used to that at this point. I'll spend some more time with it, but while that was going on, I also have wound up as the proud new owner of this classic blue Bajaj. And so I've literally done nothing but rolled in the garage. I haven't looked at it. So let's take a look and see what it's got going on. First thing to understand about this bike is that it is absolutely a survivor, or in the case of some bits, not a survivor. So for example, take our cowl, and it's kind of a little open to the air right now. So get to replace this. This should be fun. I'm going to replace the rusted bits because I don't want to lose my Survivor patina, which this bike has like so much of. Maybe I'll polish up a little bit of it here to start and just see what the potential is, but I think it's going to be pretty awesome. I haven't, like I said, I haven't done anything but wheel it into the workshop. So let's take a look at the motor now. Let's see what's in here. Oh, yeah, I think that's going to have to find a replacement. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, motor. Actually, the inside of this guy is not terrible as these things go. The clutch works. I don't think I have a gear shift cable though. It's in gear. Yeah, I think the motor may be seized, which is not the end of the world. Take a look up here. Yeah, that's not moving anywhere. So this motor may be junk, which is okay because, to be honest, I probably would not have used it anyway. So that's fine. We've got, our ongoing kind of mostly surface rust. I'll have to get inside the tunnel and take a peek at what's going on there. Have the OG fuel tap. That thing's probably going to shatter, but I'll still see what I can do with him. They helpfully labeled the choke. How nice. Got obviously, and this is where this whole thing started, was the giant glove box. I was saying that it would be really cool to have a Bajaj, to have this giant glove box to carry most of your shit in. So, and then literally the next day, one of my club mates calls me up and he says, "Hey, are you serious about wanting a Bajaj?" And I was like, "Yeah." He says, "A guy's got one listed for $150. And I was like, "Get it." And he says, "Well, it's got some rust on it." And I said, "Just get it. I can deal with all that." And here it is. So, I mean, I feel pretty good about $150 for this. You can see we got some more rust over here. Like, this thing clearly sat, filled up with water. So that'll be fun to get off. These bits, I'll either, just build up with weld or, patch in, depending on the size. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that these floor rails are OG. I mean, if they're not, then who knows what happened. But it's got, oh, hey, look. It's got the original, that's the original toolbox or toolkit. That's awesome. But Anyway, so yeah, we'll just pull him since we're talking about it. That seems like that's almost in maybe a newer fuel tap. Like somebody, no. Yeah, somebody tried to sort this thing out and didn't know what they were doing. They ground off the tank. Well, this tank, I think, is probably filled its last gallon. Get some leaves, some crap. The airbox gasket. We'll get that cleaned out, see what's going on in there. But, I mean, and that right there, I think he's probably going to be okay. Can you believe this thing only has 1,600 miles on it? I mean, it's cherry. Kind of liking the horn. I don't know if I'll keep it. I think these rubber bulbs are kind of unobtainium. Have a turn signal, and these are not as unobtainium as they used to be. I think I may actually have enough to do those, which is good. I like my turn signals. So yeah, all in all, feeling pretty good about this guy. Oh, don't be sad, little scooter. All right, let's see what this paint's looking like. Just a little wash to start. Okay, so that's a good sign. How much of that came off just with a little soapy water. Nice. Well, I love how they get the rivets through here. Goes well. Now get it with my compounder. Pretty shiny. Let's polish it. This isn't even waxed. This is just cleaned up. But holy cow, that's already, I mean, love it. Absolutely love it. And here we are. I actually got a little bit of shine on this thing with just a tiny little bit of effort. It's pretty amazing. I'm digging it. Okay, I decided to just investigate a little because I was curious. Yeah, it's bad. Look at this. Went to remove the sleeve nut and I got the whole stud. Gotta love it. This is pure morbid curiosity. I don't think this engine's going anywhere but the recycling center. And this thing is just the gift that keeps on giving. Someone was using a hairpin, like a bobby pin for, I have no fucking idea what. But that was underneath the air filter. I mean, in here, you've probably never seen a dirt floor in an airbox before. Maybe you have. And it's like so just jacked up in there. I don't know if there's even any point. Oh, and check this out. I think that's maybe an old fishing weight that someone just like tried to clamp on there. That was the throttle cable. This thing, I don't know what happened in its final days, but It was bad. Water running out of the cases. Good thing I didn't think I was going to get it running. This tire, absolutely bald. Nice exhaust. I think that's custom. So much oil all over it. Looks like a lava flow. Sweet. All right. What's not to love?